And welcome back to Tiger Volleyball here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Isaac Bourne here again with my color analyst, Cameron Boyd, here for this highly anticipated matchup to finish off the Ready Tiger Invitational here at the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Today we have the Ouachita Tigers as they face off against the McKendree. And tonight, Cameron, what can we expect to see out of this game?
Well, both teams are coming off of a win, but McKendree just got their first win of the weekend today. So we're looking for probably a highly competitive game. They're both looking to take home another win. So I think we can expect some aggressiveness.
And looking at Ouachita this weekend, it has been a fairly successful time so far, and with that one loss against Mississippi College, they sit at 2-1, which I would call pretty successful, especially in a game where they were down 2-0 last night before coming back and just barely losing in that fifth set. So what do you think the key to this Ouachita team is going to be if they want to finish off strong here?
They played really well earlier today. Just their team communication and their aggressiveness. I think it just takes players stepping up and pulling their weight on the team.
And they've had a lot of that this weekend. Obviously, you look at the efforts of Courtney Hansen, who so far up to this point has dished out, listen to me guys, 111 assists. I'll say it again. She has dished out in 3 games 111 assists. Just a crazy performance for the junior. Then looking at the rest of this squad too, you've got some incredible players on the front line. Obviously talking about Riley Brazil and Kaylee Thetford. Both of these players racking up over 30 kills. Brazil teetering on 40. You know, with this front line of Ouachita, how much has that meant to them this weekend?
It's definitely been something that drives their team, I think. Just getting their team going, getting them motivated, getting them excited. It's always exciting to get a kill, and so that's definitely been helpful for them.
And now we're going to turn it over to Matt Branch on the intercom system as he announces the starting lineups for both teams.
Libero number 15, Ashley Brzezinski. Outside hitter number 18, Destiny Grant. And number 21, Avery Gressinger. Hip coach of the Bearcats is Miranda Rodriguez. And that was the start lineup for your Ouachita Tiger. Junior middle blocker from Capital Arkansas, number 4, Haley Fairchild. Senior libero from Midland, Texas, number 8, Avery Chow. Junior outside hitter from McKendree, Texas, number 9, Riley Brazil. Junior defensive specialist from Jonesboro, Arkansas, number 12, Peyton Church. Sophomore outside hitter from Berlin, Texas, number 13, Kaylee Thetford. Sophomore middle blocker from Brentwood, Texas, number 15, Leah Gartner. And junior center from Arlington, Texas, number 21, Courtney Hansen. The Tigers are led by head coach Allison Frizzell-Passer.
And here we go, the players shake hands, and we are off with the final matchup of this Ready Tiger Invitational to start off the season for both of these teams. So looking at this Bearcat team, while we've talked about, they started off the tournament 0-2, losing to St. Mary's and getting swept by Henderson over at their place yesterday. But today, rebounding from that and sweeping Mississippi College at the 10 a.m. slot at the Duke Wells Center right across the street. So kind of a lot of question marks with this Bearcat squad. So how do the Tigers approach this type of game where they don't really know what kind of Bearcat squad they're going to get today?
I would say the Bearcat squad is a little bit of a mystery card right now. We don't know what to expect, but the Tigers just need to be ready for anything and ready to adjust to whatever the Bearcats have to offer.
And looking at the key players of this team, one player you see standing right in the middle for the Tigers right now, you see Riley Brazil. We already talked about her a little bit on the front line, but Brazil being able to play just about anywhere on this court, leading the team in kills, but at the same time also being a solid back line member getting a numerous amount of digs. How much is Brazil going to matter in this game if the Tigers want to come out on top?
She's just an asset to the team. She's there whenever you need her to be. It's great to have an all-around player like her on the floor for sure.
And as you see the starting lineups for both teams, that front line held down by the trio of Courtney Hansen, Kaylee Thetford, and Leah Gardner. And then in the back, Avery Giles, Riley Brazil, and Peyton Church. And McKendree serves it off. Giles with the, and Gardner, a little bit too strong on the attack, and just gets it a little bit too far outside on the back. Up to serve it for McKendree, Amber Williams. And this time, Gardner does not miss. That block of sails out of bounds, and the Tigers even it up at 1 to start. And now Courtney Hansen steps back to serve. And the block by the Tigers keeps it on McKendree's side. Hansen to Giles, finds Thetford, gets it through the defense. Solid block attempt there by Avery. Solid block attempt there by Avery Geisinger, but just cannot put it back on the Washita side. Hansen again. Giles. And Adams, good find. Destiny Gray, she saves it. Williams is gonna get it back over. Leah Gardner puts it down once again. Solid effort there by the Bearcats. Just the Tigers able to prevail.
It was a great rally for both teams.
And the effort there by Preuser, just unable to get it over the net there. Up to Geisinger, and Hansen sends it right back over. Geisinger again, Hansen back across the net. And this time, Colleen Preuser sends it right at the referee, but they're gonna call it out of bounds there. The Tigers start off quick with a 5-1 advantage. McElhargy able to get it over there. Adams. And Adams gets it over the defense, and Keely Davis unable to get under it. The Tigers rolling here to start. Hansen steps back again. And Hansen with her first service ace of the day. And with that, the Tigers take this 7-0 run into a timeout, and so will we. We're going to take just a quick break here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
And Welcome back to Tiger Volleyball here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Now just about 20 seconds away for some more volleyball action. Both teams in a timeout after McKendree goes down quickly, 7-1. And here we go. Courtney Hansen once again stepping up behind the line. Courtney Hansen gaining her first service ace just a minute ago. McElhargy sends it over. Thetford. And the strong heads-up play by Leah Gardner to give the Tigers 8. Leah Gardner having a night tonight. That's 3 kills for her already.
We're seeing a lot of aggression from the Tigers right now.
Hansen fielded by Gray. Sent up and blocked right back. And looks like the Tigers just could not find where that one was going, and they're going to give up their first point since it was 1-0. And serving it for the Bearcats, Colleen Preuser, the graduate student out of St. Charles, Missouri. Thetford. And Thetford puts it down. Kaylee Thetford once again showing the sophomore strength that she's had all weekend, putting down yet another kill. She is second on the team in kills to start the season. Came into this game with 31. And Adams finds a gap and puts it in the back corner. Almost utter dominance for this Tiger team so far. What have you seen from them, or what have you not seen from McKendree?
I mean, the Tigers are just stepping out today. Everything, I feel like every play they've had, they're scrappy, they're aggressive, and they're just putting it down on McKendree. Kylie
Kisgan just gets under that one a little too much and sends it behind the line. And McKendree's gonna take this one here. Here's Geisinger. It's going to be fielded by Brazil, but there's no one there to take it. And McKendree takes number 4 for the day. Geisinger once again from the back. Fielded by Jows to Hansen. Perfect placement for Brazil. And they're able to save it there. Gray sends it over. This time, Leah Gardner puts it down again. This right here is a Gardner game, is it not, Cameron?
It is for sure.
And this time, looks like McElhargy's just going to barely get it too far outside after the strong attack there. McElhargy jumps a little bit too far to the left and has to dive back to get it over, and she can't do it. Coming in for the Bearcats as Paige Perunt. Gardner. Kisgan finds Brazil. And Brazil's attack is fielded by the Bearcats, but that fan, the ever elusive fan, puts that one out of play. Almost like, it's almost like an extra player for the Tigers sometimes. McElhargy sends it over, and she just can't get it there. McElhargy struggling a little bit early, but we know that she can pick it up. And right there, McKendree calls another timeout. They trail by 13. We're going to keep it here for a little bit as we talk about this Tiger team. You know, they come in knowing how good this McKendree squad is after they swept Mississippi College this morning, and they came to play, and it just looks to us right now that McKendree was not ready for it.
Right, I really think the Tigers have stepped it up in each game they've played. And McKendree, they just need to match that energy that the Tigers have right now.
One thing that I have noticed, and one thing that I think a lot of people notice, is Destiny Gray, the player who usually is one of their top frontline players, has had too many opportunities at the net. So what do you think her impact, changing her and pushing her to the front now, will be able to do for McKendree?
I just think in order for her to get the opportunities to actually swing, the whole side of the court needs to clean it up a little bit. They haven't been able to get very many passes or sets in general, so they just need to be able to defend what the Tigers are sending over to them.
And that is no easy task, especially when players like Kaylee Thetford, Riley Brazil, Emily Adams, and Leah Gardner are over there fielding some of these sets. And one thing we've seen from the Tigers is the stardom of Leah Gardner. Leah Gardner, while she's had some great performances, has kind of fallen a little bit under the radar for this Tiger team because of the emergence and excitement from the other players. But tonight, she's showing why she was an All-GAC player last year.
She is.
And there, Gardner sending it just a little bit too far. That doesn't take anything away from the performance she's had today as she goes out for the first time. And now serving it for the Bearcats, number 2, Emerson Longton. And that one, they're gonna say a little bit of dispute there. That one they're going to say went out, and the Tigers, specifically Peyton Church, are going to serve it. Finds Gray in the front. Avery Joust fields it. Brazil sends it over. Up to Gray. Joust once again countering just about everything Destiny Gray has. Brazil once again. And Riley Brazil once again takes advantage of the odd stage hazards given to them. And that ball goes high over the net, but it just touches the tarp. And Tigers are going to take that point. And Campworth with the serve there gets it in the back corner. When you get a good sequence like that for the Bearcats, how much do you think that changes their mentality going into the rest of the set?
It's definitely going to add to their confidence a little bit and hopefully kickstart their momentum and get them on a run here.
And Destiny Gray looking for a nice one, just barely misses the top of the net there. Tigers now just 5 away from ending this set. Here's Brazil. Fairchild tries to meet her at the net, but this time Thetford's gonna get it. She's blocked. Fairchild, Gray fields it. And Fairchild meets her at the net. Haley Fairchild looking for something, finally gets it on the front far side. And the Brazil serve turns into a Brazil ace after a bit of a miscommunication there on the Bearcat side. That's the second ace of the game for this Tiger team, just 3 away now here in the first set. And the Tigers once again, just 2 away now. Brazil, fielded by Gray. Nice recovery from Church. Keeps him alive. And this time, that'll be number 8, Colleen Preußer. Nice play to find the gap in the Tiger defense there. And this time, serving it. And that one, excuse me, goes to the Bearcats. Bit of confusion there as to who got the point. Brazil, nice dig. Leads to a Thetford score. The Tigers' great teamwork puts them in a 1-0 advantage going into the break. In just a couple seconds, we will be right back with you for set number 2 of this matchup of the Ready Tiger Invitational here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
When we talk about communications and media, we're talking about a wide variety of fields because communications really relates to anybody, anywhere. And we tackle everything from interpersonal communication, group communication, how to make presentations, to studying mass communications and media. And our students are really interested in going out and being media producers. And one of the first things you have to do is to understand the media before you can adequately and efficiently communicate messages yourself through your job, whatever you choose to do. When you're here your very first semester, you can become involved in the Ouachita Signal, the Washingtonian Yearbook, the Online Signal, the Photo Lab, visual media production, sports media production. There's a lot of different areas to get involved with. These students publish our printed publications, and they also have a chance for continuing education by attending such events like the Arkansas College Media Convention and the College Media Association Convention in New York City. You don't have to wait in line till your junior or senior year to do hands-on learning. You'll get that experience your very first semester, even if you have no previous experience. We have graduates who are working with television stations, either as an anchor, as a producer, as a videographer. We have students in advertising and public relations firms where they're creating strategic plans for organizations and businesses. Our students learn in the classroom and outside of the classroom through their practical experience, but we also enjoy fellowshipping and becoming close as a family. Faculty often have students over to their house for Christmas parties or spring parties or to celebrate graduations. Our students form friendships that will last a lifetime. Over the past 3 decades, some of the most important people in my life and the life of my husband, since we teach together, are students and faculty and staff that we've come in contact with at Ouachita. We're excited about what we have to offer in the communications department at Ouachita, and we want you here to share that with us.
Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
And welcome back to some more Tiger volleyball action here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Here is the start of set number 2. The Tigers handily take set number 1 after a great all-around performance from their entire team. Just putting things together at the right time against a good McKendree Bearcats squad. Cameron, what have you seen from this Tiger team that's been different from the rest of this weekend?
I mean, they've just come out playing together, playing as a team with aggression, just picking up the ball, they're hustling everything, and McKendree hasn't been able to match that this far in the match.
Like we talked about earlier, this McKendree squad can compete. They swept 0-3 Mississippi College this morning over across the street at Henderson. And so they've shown the ability to beat good teams. And Ouachita, who lost to Mississippi College last night, has had no trouble so far.
I think it's just a shift in energy, really.
Especially also that home court advantage has to always be the case. And Kaylee Thetford drops it down right on top of the Bearcat squad, and the Tigers take the first lead of the set. Hansen back again to serve. Courtney Hansen, could I even say a bit of an offset last time? Only 4 assists, unacceptable for the setter. And obviously I joke because Courtney Hansen, one of the best setters in the GAC there. McKendree gets it past Ouachita right in the back corner, ties it up at 1. And McKendree gets the service ace that time, number 8. That was Colleen Preußer. You also see McKendree, the first time we've seen that this season, working with 2 liberos. This time on the court, number 15, Ashlyn Brzezinski. And right there, Brzezinski switching out for number 9, Keely Davis. What is the advantage of having 2 liberos for a team?
It definitely allows each of them to have more rest time, but I think it can also be an issue of not working with one of them enough and building that chemistry up. So that could be both the pro and a con.
And there, McKendree's going to send that one a little bit too far to the far side. And Ouachita's going to take a 3-2 lead here. Kisgan with the serve. Here's Gray here. Jows, Hansen, Brazil. Geisinger sent right back by Leah Gardner. Leah Gardner with her first solo block of the day, the first of the game for the Tigers. And Kisgan just barely can't get it over the net there. Kisgan having a little bit of trouble on the serve today. How does she rebound from 2 serves that she probably would want back?
She's really just got to brush it off and know she can get the next one. It's just a mistake that has to be cleaned up, but it's not something that should stay in her head and ruin the rest of the game.
A good serve, a good attack by Emily Adams is fielded, and Kisgan gets on top of it. Just no Ouachita player back there to help her. It's all knotted up here at 4. McKendree proving much more competitive in this set. Geisinger with the serve. Jows to Hansen. Emily Adams finds a gap, but good effort. Emily Adams this time says, "You can have that one. I don't want it." Emily Adams now with the second solo block of the game for the Tigers, her first of the night. Gardner with the serve. Up to Gray. And Gray's going to send that one just a little bit too far out of bounds. And the Tigers are going to take a 2-point lead here. Gardner once again sending it over. And a little bit of miscommunication there on the Bearcats side. And the Tigers are going to take that one once again. Preußer fields it. Gray's going to take it. And Gray going to hit the back line. And that's going to be a momentum shifter for the Bearcats. Here's Longton with the serve. Brazil, Hansen. Gray gets it up, fielded by Kisgan. Hansen. And Riley Brazil, perfect placement right over the front blockers. And she's gonna grab herself another kill there. Brazil has 4 already today. Only trailing her teammate Leah Gardner for most of the game. Destiny Gray's gonna find that one. Kisgan and Giles head to the ground, but the Tigers are able to field that one and send it back over. And good effort by both Giles and Kisgan back there. Just the ball sails right past both of them though. As Ouachita backline having a couple problems that they have been able to iron out so far in this set. But Brazil puts it on the net and it goes right over. Brazil, that's number 5 in kills for the day for her. Tying her with Leah Gardner, her own teammate. Brazil with the serve now. Giles fields that one up to Hansen, up to Fairchild. And Fairchild is going to send that one right into the hands of Destiny Gray, who's going to field that one way too high for her, and that's going to hit the tarp. Tigers, 10 serving 6. And they're going to call tip on that one. And McKendree is going to claim that score. And Hansen pushes it back on the McKendree side, but they recover well. Hansen up to Thetford. Drops the anvil right in the middle of McKendree, and they cannot respond. Here's Giles on the serve. And the attack by Preußer is going to go a little too far back, and the Tigers are going to take a 5-point advantage. Giles once again. And that one goes over the net. Thetford again. You see Leah Gardner had her time. You saw Riley Brazil had her time. Now it's time for Kaylee Thetford.
Yeah, she's really stepping up and she's making a name for herself. She's proving that she deserves to be up there with everybody else.
And the block by Gardner blocks right back towards her, and that one's going to go out. And the Bearcats are going to end this Tiger run here. Here's Williams going to send it over. Brazil fields it. Hansen. Thetford. Thetford sends it over, but then Leah Gardner is able to put it right back towards the Bearcats after the very odd string of events there. Sends it right back their way. And with that, the Tigers are going to take, or with that, we're going to take just a little bit of a break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Owned by OBU alumni, Java Primo is the official coffee house of Ouachita Tiger football. At Java Primo, amazing coffee is just the beginning. Try our great options at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and don't forget about our amazing desserts. Also, shop Java Primo's gift selection 24/7 online at javaprimo.com.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers!
And welcome back to Tiger Volleyball here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Isaac Bourne, joined once again by Cameron Boyd. And Cameron, this one a little bit closer of a set, but McKendree still behind by 8 here. How do the Bearcats keep themselves from going in a 2-0 hole here?
I mean, the Tigers have come out with just an energy that has been so unstoppable, but the Bearcats, they just need to clean up some of their mistakes. They've had communication issues, service errors, there's things they can step up and do better and compete with the Tigers here.
And McKendree, like we talked about just about I think every time we've come back from break, they did absolutely sweep Mississippi College, the team that Ouachita lost to last night. So this team is capable of great things. Hansen on the serve. Williams up to McElhargy, and McElhargy is going to get the kill there. Cameron, I keep wanting to say McElhaney because of Carter McElhaney, the Ouachita wide receiver, but her name is Emma McElhargy.
He's from Greenbrier too.
And that one is Thetford once again. Kaylee Thetford just proving valuable in this set as she goes out, but just look at her stats on the day so far. She's got 6 kills. 6 kills already, and it's just been a sight to behold for the sophomore. Gray's gonna send that one over, fielded by Jows. Brazil puts it down in the back, and McKendree nowhere to be found. Gray tries to send it over. Hansen finds Adams this time. McElhargy, the shot goes a little too far. She looks at the referee, kind of looking for a tip there, but nothing to be found as she goes out. Coming in for her, Isabella Eskurka. Kyla Kisgan in the back for the Tigers. Hansen fields it there, but too much strength on the attack, and it's going to hit the tarp and go for a McKendree score. Hansen up to Gardner, and Leah Gardner. Give her 6 today. That's 6 kills for Gardner. You see Anne-Marie Tice with her first action in the game today. The sophomore has had some action earlier today against Montevallo, but this is the first time we've seen her today. Good recovery by the Tigers there to get it over. And a good find there for McKendree. That'll be Isabel Eskurka. And now back in, Emerson Longton. Eskurka's gonna go out, and Longton's gonna get the serve. Tigers lead 18-11 as McKendree serves here. And Longton's gonna send that one a little too far. Here's Church in the back. And Destiny Gray puts it down in the middle for the Tigers. Puts it down in the middle of the Tiger defense, and she's gonna grab herself another kill. Destiny Gray, that'll be number 2 for her today, leading the Bearcats Emma McElhargy. And Gray on the serve, just long arms it. But for the first time this season, seeing the appearance of freshman outside hitter Hillary McMahon, from the freshman, like we said, from Kaufman, Texas. Oh, McMahon close to getting her first serve of the day. Doing it again. First kill, excuse me. And Hansen says, you can have that one right back. Puts it down into Bearcat territory. And Brazil now is going to serve it for the Tigers. Tigers just 4 away here from taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Brazil. McMahon is sent back. Response by Fairchild. Brazil. Fielded by Church. Hansen to McMahon. And the Tigers are going to take that one after the attack just goes a little bit too far to the right for the Bearcats. Brazil once again on the serve. Church to Hansen, trying to find Fairchild, and a miscommunication there between Longton and Gray is going to put the Tigers just 2 away from going up 2-0 in this game. And with that, McKendree is going to call time. But we're going to stay here for a second and just talk about this game so far. You know, the Tigers, after keeping it close for a little bit longer than Tiger fans probably would have wanted, have pulled away here in this second set. And McKendree hasn't really stepped it up like they've needed to. So looking at this Ouachita team and looking at how impressive what they've been doing today has been, how much of it is on them and how much of it has been just due to errors on the other side?
I mean, I think it's really a combination of both. The Tigers have done a great job of covering the block, being aggressive with their swings, pushing points when they need to, but they also have the advantage of McKendree not stepping up like they need to. So, I mean, really, I would just say it's a combination of both.
And while both teams talk it over in the huddle, both teams looking to find a way to close this one out. Obviously, the Tigers only 2 away, while the Bearcats have a very long hill, a very tall hill to climb here if they want to come back in this one. What is the key to a team that has such a hill to climb? How do they come back from something like this?
I think they just need to find more energy, get up their communication, be aggressive. They have good hitters, and they have aggressive hitters. They're just not getting the opportunities to swing because their defense is not able to give it to them. So I just think they need to clean up on their defense.
Crafty little play there by Amber Williams, and she's going to send it right into the Ouachita territory, and Ouachita just can't find it there. Now serving, it's Koharski. Hansen to Fairchild, and once again Amber Williams finds it where Ouachita can't. And maybe that aggression that you were talking about, Cameron, McKendree was able to build up in that timeout. Now on a 2-0 run here. Brazil gets under it to Hansen. Gets it to McMahon, just a little bit too strong of an arm there. And the McKendree run continues here. Hansen finds McMahon. Sent back the other way, but it's out of bounds. Give the freshman her first kill of her college career right there. Hillary McMahon. Here's Giles in the back. they're gonna say that one is tipped, and Jows is gonna end the second set on a service ace. What a way to end it, as the Tigers are gonna head into their third set, hoping to sweep the Bearcats tonight in the nightcap. But for us, we'll see you in just a couple seconds after this break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I chose communications and media for my major because in high school I enrolled in a technology class where I started to do video production for the first time, and it turned out to be the most exciting thing I had ever done in high school. So when I came to tour Ouachita, I went to the communications department and discovered that all of the professors here were amazing. It's paid off because since I've been here, they've been able to teach me the ins and outs of a video shoot, a news studio, and a movie set. The most notable class for me that I've taken at Ouachita was the OBU at Sundance class. You actually get to go to the film festival, which Sundance is one of, if not the largest film festival in America. We all got to experience this cultural epicenter together. That was just a really unique experience that I don't think I would be able to get anywhere else. So inside of my major at Ouachita, I've been able to have a really tight-knit community with all of the students, specifically the ones that work on video production. We meet almost every single day and we see each other constantly, and so we've developed friendships that I definitely didn't expect to have. I feel like I can just call them if I need any of them and they'll be there like that, and I would do the same for them. After Ouachita, my end goal is to be an independent film director in preferably a big city. I've been able to produce films, I've been able to produce shorts, I've been able to write screenplays. I simply feel like I'm prepared for all of the aspects of the filmmaking process. No matter what you want to do in the communications department, whether it's writing, whether it's marketing, whether it's event planning, video broadcasting, news broadcasting, sports journalism, Ouachita is a place that will prepare you for all of those fields and careers. My name is Ryan, and I am a communications and media major at Ouachita.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
And welcome back to Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Isaac Bourne. I've been here with you all weekend, and so has my color analyst, Cameron Boyd. This is game 4 for us this weekend, and this one looks like it's going to end. This one, actually, I can't say anything. This one going well for the Tigers so far. Tigers up 2-0, hoping to close out the McKendree Bearcats in 3 here in set number 3 and game number 4 of the weekend. The Ouachita Sports Digital Network is a product of the Rogers Department of Communications here at Ouachita, and so we thank you so much for joining us for such a long weekend. And thank you so much for tuning in to Tiger Volleyball. As for the Tigers, like we mentioned, up 2-0. Cameron, you hear the Tigers here, and we've talked a lot about complacency this weekend, and the Tigers have shown very little of it. But after a long weekend, games are getting tiring. How do you close this one out, especially after it's been such a long tournament for them?
So far, they haven't seemed to slow down or lose energy at all, and I think they just need to keep doing whatever it is that they're doing, because obviously it's working for them.
And what they have been doing has worked. Like we've said, Kaylee Thetford, 7 kills to lead the team, but you also see Riley Brazil and Leah Gardner doing what they do best in that front line as well, picking up 6 apiece. And then you look at the remainder of the team. Obviously, you're going to have Leah Hansen doing her thing, 13 assists on the day. Avery Jows, though, 11 digs. And there, Tigers let one past them to start off the set. McKendree takes 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it looks like there may have been a little bit of miscommunication there to start off this set.
Church to Hansen, finds Thetford, back at her, and that one is going to sail right into the scorer's table, and the Tigers just can't get to it. Starting off 2-0, here are the Bearcats, hoping to prolong this one here. Church, Thetford, fielded by Koharski. Thetford sends it over, fielded by Gray, but Kaylee Thetford, give her 8 today. The sophomore out of Pearland, Texas, gets another one. This Tiger team showing the youth, but also experience from this team. You have underclassmen as well as upperclassmen stepping up. Williams. Preußer on the spike. Up to Preußer again. And Preußer puts one down.
Courtney Hansen showed great effort there. She just wasn't able to get there on time.
And Courtney Hansen has been one of those energy players for this entire team, even when she's not getting digs like that, or obviously racking up the assists that she's known for. One of the greatest hype men I've ever seen, as Fairchild puts that one down. There's Kisgan on the serve. Williams, they're gonna have to put that one over. And Perunt just cannot get that one over the net. And now it's all knotted up here after a 2-0 run for the Tigers. Kisgan sends it over and barely is gonna miss it on the serve. And now McKendree, 4 serving 3. Here's Geisinger. Jows to Hansen, finds Brazil, and Brazil. Not even surprised, the junior from Decatur, Texas. This is just business as usual for her. That's kill number 7 for her today. And she's up to 44 in this tournament alone.
Yeah, she never seems to run out of energy.
We mentioned last game, Riley Brazil has not taken a step off the court at all so far this weekend. Just a key player in just about every single aspect of the Tigers' game plan. And here she is standing on the back line now. And that one's going to go out of bounds. You see one go out of bounds for the Tigers, but then the Bearcats return with the same thing. And now Peyton Church steps back. All knotted up at 5 once again. Williams, the set's gonna go just a little bit too high, and Escurco just can't get under it. Church again on the serve. Williams. Williams the set to Campworth, and then Campworth, what a nice attack there, leading to a kill for her, as the great effort by the Tigers just unable to get that one over the net. There's the serve by Escurca. Jow's gonna field it. Church finds Brazil. And Destiny Gray doing what she does best in that front line, and they're gonna call that one a tip, as the junior from Oswego, Illinois is gonna pick up another kill. Escurca again on the serve. Gardner's shot is blocked. Williams. And Williams once again finds Campworth, and McKendree rolling here to start the set. taking a 2-point lead as the Skirka serves again. Hansen gonna put that one right over. A little bit of trickery on that one. Hansen looks like she's gonna set it like she does, but then just puts it right over where McKendree can't get it.
I think that's one of the things that makes her such an asset on the team. She's able to make smart plays and do what it takes.
Thetford and Williams gonna put that one over. A little bit of miscommunication, but the Tigers are gonna keep it in. Thetford is gonna put it down this time.
That's gonna be her 9th kill of the game.
Yes, Thetford rolling as well. And Brazil can't get that one over the net, and it's gonna go back the other way for McKendree. Leah Gardner, the shot is blocked. Sent right back towards Ouachita.
The Bearcats have seemed to find some of that momentum they were lacking, but the Tigers are going to have to match that and even exceed it if they want to take this set too.
Yeah, seeing a lot more energy from this McKendree squad than we have prior, as Church is going to field that one. Hansen sets up Thetford. Hansen to Giles, finds Thetford again. And Kaylee Thetford. I feel like I keep saying it, but even when she's not giving the most perfect setup, Kaylee Thetford can still find a way to put it down. And there, that'll be 10 for her on kills as Fairchild with the strength right in front of McKendree there. Here's Gardner. Williams to Geisinger. Church. Hansen. Thetford! Kaylee Thetford up to 11 on the game now. Just dominance for the sophomore so far. Williams to Gray. And miscommunication there on the Tiger side as both Thetford and Brazil thought that each other was going to get it, and just no communication to determine who is. And now it's going to be knotted up at 11. Church. Hansen. Thetford with a little bit of trickery. And wow, McKendree had a good thing going there, just unable to put it in bounds. Here's Hansen back to serve. Our team leads by 1 here in the third set. Williams. Brazil finds Adams. Emily Adams, a quiet evening, but there was nothing quiet about that, Cameron.
No, and she just came in the game, and so she came in knowing what she needed to do, and she did it.
Hansen fielded in the middle. And Gray's attack is going to go just too far to the right of the stick. And that mistake is going to send us into another break here as we watch this Tiger team try to close it out here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. welcome back. Well, guess what? We've got some more Tiger volleyball for you here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers lead by 3 here in this crucial third set. Tigers trying to close out this tournament with a win. This is the Ready Tiger Invitational going on right here at the Sturgis Physical Education Center. You obviously see the Tigers of Ouachita facing off against the Bearcats of McKendree. But over across the street, you see Mississippi College, who won against Ouachita last night, facing off against Henderson State, the hosts over there. As Adams is able to swing it over to the far side and grab herself another kill. Emily Adams, two good plays recently after kind of starting out a little bit quiet tonight. Here's Hanson. Williams. And the attack by Kaylee Thetford does not go over the net. I thought I was about to get excited about another Kaylee Thetford kill after the dominance she's shown today, just unable to get it over there.
Right, but I think because she's shown such dominance, that's something she's going to be able to brush right off and get back to doing what she has been.
Especially if you're Frizzell Kaiser there, coach of the Tigers, you look at that mistake and you say, oh no, she'll get it next time. And right there, just barely missing that exact opportunity she was looking for. Thetford, a player, now you see her playing a little bit further back, something that she hasn't done typically too much this weekend. Coach Allison Frizzell Kaiser trying a little bit something different there as the dig by Brazil goes out of bounds. McKendree here on a 2-0 run, trying to get back into this one, just trailing by 1 now. Here's Parunt, fielded by Brazil. Good find by Hansen to keep it in. Brazil set by Hansen, trickery, but Koharski gets on top of it. And the teamwork of Adams and Fairchild sends it back.
But they're going to call the Tigers in the net and try to give McKendree the point.
And that's exactly what happens. Tigers get excited for a point there, but then the referee calls it towards the Bearcats. And now we've got it all knotted up here in this third set. Now you see Courtney Hansen discussing there with the referee. And you heard right there, okay, I'll trust you. She said, that's not what I saw, but if you saw it, then that's what we're gonna get. This game all knotted up at 15 as Parunt is gonna go back to serve once again for the Bearcats. Brazil to Hansen. And Fairchild just inches away from grabbing a kill there. Just gonna go a little bit too far backhand right there. Parunt on the serve once again. And this time it's gonna go a little too far. And we're still knotted up here in this game. Now going out is the libero Koharski, but coming in is the other libero for this Bearcat team, Keely Davis, the senior out of Terre Haute, Indiana. And that one's gonna go out of bounds to the right side. Tigers are gonna take a 1-point advantage now. You see a situation here where the Bearcats are playing for the game. Meanwhile, the Tigers are just playing for a little bit sooner of a rest time here.
Right.
And Kisgan gets on the ground for that one on the dig, just unable to fully get under it. Brazil. Good play by Courtney Hansen to keep it alive. Williams. And that beautiful play by Colleen Preußer is just going to nearly go out of bounds. Bearcat fans thought that one was going to put the Bearcats up. Zhao's on the serve. They're going to send that one over. Zhao fields it. Hanson, Gardner barely gets that one over. Good defense by the front line of McKendree. Zhao's on the dig. McKendree knocks this one all up. Crucial moment here for the Bearcats as both teams sit just 7 away from a win in this set. For the Tigers, a win means a win for the night, but for the Bearcats, a win means we get to keep going here. As Kisgan's gonna field that one. Adams tries to send it over, but sent right back by Isabella Escurca. And as Adams goes out, coming in is Peyton Church, who will serve it now. Excuse me, by the way, on that last block, the point goes to Emily Adams. And Brazil, just a little bit too far forward on that one. Can't get her hands under that one. And now both teams 6 away from a win here. Stepping back, Isabella Escurca, the freshman out of Somerset, Wisconsin. Gardner, Williams, and the attack by Escurca is going to go just too far. This deep into this set, how crucial is every single movement for this Bearcat squad?
If they want to win this game, every single thing that they do is crucial. Every mistake they make, every point they earn, they have to push for points right here if they want to continue on.
And right there, good effort to keep it alive. Blocked. Tigers have to field it once again. Thetford sends it over, but Gray, nice field. And the play by Amber Williams is going to keep the Bearcats in this one. Amber Williams, good job on the net. Is going to send the ball off the Tigers out of bounds. Amber Williams has been crucial with this Bearcat team in the front, and while a lot of her stats haven't shown up on the scoreboard, the one that has is those assists. She's got 17, rivaling the likes of Courtney Hanson, GAC Setter of the Year. And here you see Anne-Marie Tice making her second appearance in the game today. Tigers hoping to close this one out, just 4 away now. Here's Tice on the serve. The spike by Gray, fielded by Brazil. And Thetford comes up right when she needs to. And that is going to send the Bearcats into a timeout. We're going to stay right here as we talk about the play of Kaylee Thetford tonight. Absolutely crucial, especially in these final moments. When you see a score like this, and you see something like this, you've expected, and we've seen a lot of the seniors and juniors step out and be leaders for the Tigers, but never did we expect sophomore Kaylee Thetford to be the one making those impact plays at this moment in the game.
Right, and I think that's almost what makes it more exciting, is that she's younger and she's stepping up and playing at the same level as all these girls that have more experience than her. She's doing amazing, and she just needs to keep it up, keep being a leader.
And further as we get into this weekend, you can see her teammates gaining more and more trust with her. Today she's leading the team not just in kills, but also in total attempts, and total attacks. With 13 kills, she also has 29 attacks. So while Brazil usually is the one who gets the nod there, her and Brazil have shown to be threats and make this Tiger team even scarier than they've been in the past with Brazil in the front. And as Tice steps back again, the Tigers just need 3 more scores and they can go back to their dorms and have a good night's sleep. And the serve by Tice is going to go just a little bit long there. And Tice is going to go out for Gardner. But then Gardner's going to go right out for Jowls. Williams on the serve. McKendree can ill afford too many more mistakes here. Kaylee Thetford, the power, but fielded by Williams. Fairchild, soft touch, fielded by the Bearcats. And a great play by Colleen Preußer. And the Bearcats holding in there. Church to Hanson. Brazil. That's a tough field, but the Bearcats needed it and did it. Fairchild. They're going to send that one over. Hanson fielded. Williams has to send it over. Church up to Thetford. And what a stand by the front line of the Bearcats. This time it's Geisinger and Preußer holding together as now they're on a 3-0 run. And with that, the Tigers are going to call a timeout, and so are we, just for a couple seconds. Please stick with us as we watch the finale of this third set and see if the Bearcats can hold it in there here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who is an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
And welcome back to some more Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. For those who were not just with us after this exciting third set, the Bearcats hoping to, the McKendree Bearcats hoping to stick in there now with a 1-score lead, just 2 away now from taking the third set. The Tigers, though, lead 2-0 in this game, hoping to close out the weekend with a win. Williams, Brazil's gonna field it. Kaylee Thetford on the attack. Gray fielded by Brazil. Hanson, Thetford again. And the attack by backline Emerson Longton. It's gonna go a little bit low there. And this just makes this set even more interesting. All knotted up at 23 here. And with both of these teams, McKendree hoping to stick in there just so that they can be able to take, if they don't win this, if they cannot come out with this one, a win in this set, nevertheless would be able to make the bus ride home for the Bearcats a little bit more bearable. But obviously, in the game of volleyball, nothing is too soon, or nothing is too soon to call. And I can't sit here and say that the Ouachita is going to close it out based on the Bearcats and how they played so far. And Adams, right when they need her, puts it down in the back corner. And coming out, Kaylee Thetford, what a performance she's had today. If this is it for her, if the Tigers can close this one out, finishing with 13 kills, an impressive day for her. Williams, though, and the Bearcats stick in there. And with that, the Bearcats in a very close one. They still need another one to win by 2 here, but for the first time today, the Bearcats are going to send in number 17, Caroline Johnston, the sophomore out of Nolensville, Tennessee. transfer from very close to here, Central Arkansas. Johnston's gonna serve it. Giles fields it. Hanson to Adams, and they're gonna send it back. The Bearcats stay alive here in the Sturgis Physical Education Center. We've got ourselves an exciting nightcap once again as the Tigers now only lead 2-1 after a Bearcat set that had us shaking to see who was gonna win this one. But before we see how this one finishes out, we're gonna take another break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Study of engineering covers a lot of things. We have several major areas. Mechanical and civil are the two emphasis areas that we're going to have in our general engineering program. If you don't know which one you want to do, you can kind of pick and choose as long as you meet the prerequisites for the courses you want to take. Once you get through with some of the physics and some of the math, then you'll start getting into the engineering fundamentals classes. The general engineering curriculum at Ouachita has been designed to prepare you for not only the engineering workforce, but also enabling you to pass the fundamentals of engineering exam. So what do you do when you get an engineering degree? What happens after you graduate or even in your senior year? Well, one of the things we have tried to work out for you is to talk to firms around the area to give you internships and the experience you need before you graduate. Sometimes those lead to jobs, because if you do a good job for them and you like them and they like you and you've done a good job for them, then you are oftentimes offered a position with the firm. One of the things that I think you will find interesting about coming to Ouachita to get an engineering degree is the fact that we have paid particular attention to the traditions here at Ouachita, being a Christian liberal arts university. The faculty are very qualified in teaching the basic engineering fundamentals and the civil engineering and mechanical engineering classes. We will be glad to sit down and talk to you about the way that we have performed in our careers as engineers from the Christian perspective. And I think that you'll get a lot of that here. If you think you might be interested in coming to Ouachita Baptist to study engineering, we would be glad, and we want to sit down with you. It will serve you well as you pursue a career in engineering.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
And we're back for some more Ouachita sports volleyball action here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. After the Tigers had a firm hold on that third set, hoping to close it out in 3, the McKendree Bearcats holding in there, now only trailing 2-1 here. You know, Cameron, going into that last set, it really felt like the Tigers had all of the momentum, and the Bearcats just pulled it right out from under them. How did they do that, and how do they continue that going into this game?
I just think they realized that if they lost that set, it was over for them, and they came back from it. They decided they want to win this game, and they really showed that through their energy shift.
And they're going to say that Gardner got caught in the net there. And the first score of the set's going to be credited to the Bearcats. Like you said, this team did not want a long bus ride back to a long 6-hour bus ride to St. Louis, Missouri, where McKendree is located, without at least one set win, hoping to be able to get all 3. And Gardner makes up for getting in the net last time, putting the Tigers on the board here. Gardner started off very strong today, kind of quieted out just a little bit, but there she proves very valuable on that. as the ball is going to sky over the bench, and no player is going to get to it. Service ace there, credited to Kisgan. And that's got to make Kisgan feel good after a couple serve troubles earlier in this one.
For sure. She definitely struggled a little bit earlier, so that's going to help boost her confidence.
And Gardner continues to get frustrated after she gets caught in the net again. Courtney Hansen now going over to the referee to dispute that call a little bit. Courtney Hansen so far has been the de facto leader of this team. You see her most of the time energizing her teammates, being there for a lot of them. Now she's talking for her team, trying to stick up for her fellow All-GAC teammate, Leah Gardner. Courtney Hansen assuring her team, saying, oh, it's all right, we got this. And they're gonna watch it go right past him. In the words of a very strong man by the name, of a very strong man in basketball, ball don't lie. And right there, Courtney Hansen proving that maybe what she said was right. Hansen up to Adams, sends him home. Tipped off the defender from McKendree, and Emily Adams picking it up a little bit here towards the end, right when the team needs her. Gardner on the serve. Williams gonna get it up. Hansen, Kisgan, Brazil! Oh, but they're gonna keep it up, excuse me.
That was a great up.
And this time they can't avoid Emily Adams. Just soft touch over the front line defenders there.
The Tigers got the point on that one, but Amber Williams had a great save there.
Amber Williams has just been a catalyst for this Bearcat team today. Kisgan to Hansen. Gardner, Hansen, Fairchild throws it down right into the middle of McKendree. Here's Gardner in the back. Sends it over, fielded by Koharski. And good effort by Fairchild and Brazil, but an even better effort by Preußer there, grabbing the kill there. Preußer on the serve now. Hansen Adams, right back at him, but right past Adams and out of bounds. Emily Adams. That's 3 kills on the set for the junior.
Yeah, I think she took that frustration from the first net calls of the set and is channeling it and getting kills for herself.
One thing you see from Emily Adams, and a great effort there by Hansen and Fairchild, but an even better effort once again by number 27, Paige Perunt. But going back to what I was saying, that effort, what you see here between Hansen and Adams has been going on now this is the 7th year of it. Emily Adams and Courtney Hansen actually attended the same high school in Arlington, Texas, James Martin High School. And so these teammates have been playing together for a long time, and you can see that there with their chemistry. And she's gonna put a lot of power on that, but Eskurka just can't keep it in. Tigers now 8-5 advantage. But this game has shown us that no lead is too safe as Brazil steps up to serve. Hansen High IQ play there. Notices the gap in the back corner and does not hesitate to put it right where they can't reach it. And that play by Hansen is going to send us into a quick break before we come back with the fourth set here at the Sturgis Physical Education Center on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
And welcome back to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. More volleyball action coming up in just 15 seconds now as the Tigers talk it over. They lead by 4 here in the fourth set. For those who are just tuning in, what you've missed so far started off very handily in the Tigers' favor, but McKendree battling in that third set to keep themselves alive. Now moving on to this fourth set, the Tigers have the advantage, but Cameron, like we've talked about, no lead has been safe so far.
Right, it's all about just not being complacent. The Tigers are up right now, but that doesn't mean McKendree can't come back. So they just need to remember to keep fighting and not get too comfortable where they're at.
And Giles just has to send it over there, but just a spin on the ball is going to send it a little too far, a little too far than where she wanted it to be originally. On the service, Koharski. Brazil, nice dig. And Thetford makes a bit of a personal choice there. Does not want to jump onto the bleachers, and I don't blame her. She's got to keep herself healthy and uninjured for the remainder of this season. Doesn't want to put it out there. And McKendree, we see exactly what we've been talking about. That fight that a lot of teams that would go down 2-0 would not have. Koharski. Brazil just watches it go by her as it's going to go out of bounds. But back in for the Tigers right now, you see Kaylee Thetford standing tall in the middle. Still the leader in kills for the Tigers today with 13. She's had herself an outing. That one's going to get tangled up in the ceiling, but the Bearcats are going to keep it alive. Hansen on the block. Giles is going to field it on the other side. Hansen to Thetford. Oh, good dig to keep it alive for the Bearcats. Gardner, way to fight. McKendree's keeping it alive. But finally, after the Bearcats fight and fight to keep themselves in that one, Leah Gardner puts an end to any hopes of a score for the Bearcats on that one. Giles on the serve, fielded a little low. Williams able to get on top of it, and Gray's gonna send it over. Just a little too far to her right there. And Giles is gonna step back once again. Here we go. Up to Gray. Fielded by Brazil. Hansen. And Destiny Gray stares Leah Gardner in the face and sends it right back. McKendree stopping another Ouachita run here. Can they pull themselves back into this one as well?
They're fighting for it for sure.
Hansen, a little trickery again. She is known for that one. Brazil fields it. Church is going to find Thetford. Koharski. And Thetford, usually known for some power, but there Just a soft touch on the attack. And McKendree doesn't know what to do with it, bobbles it around to the ground. Hansen here on the serve. And she's going to take the lead in service aces for the Tigers today. That's 2 on the day for her, as Longton can just not get a hold of it. Hansen's going to step back again, hoping for number 3 here. This time Longton's going to grab hold of it. Here's Gray. Good dig there. Adams, the block is fielded by Thedford. Thedford's going to go right back up with it. And Emily Adams and Leah Gardner, that strong and also very tall front line of Gardner and Adams, proving strong once again. Destiny Gray, soft touch right into a gap on Ouachita's side. And McKendree still trailing by 5. But each time they get a score, it keeps their confidence alive. And the serve by Parunt goes a little too far again. And Koharski is going to go right back out at libero, and coming right back in is Keely Davis. Here's Kisgan in the back. Davis is going to field it, and Kylie Kisgan, give her another ace today. That's 2 for her. The sophomore from Belleville, Illinois. Kisgan fields it. Gardner. Koharski, nice dig there to keep it alive. Jows. And they're going to say Adams got caught in the net on that one, and that might be just what McKendree needs. Excuse me, no. They're going to say the Bearcats got caught in the net on that one. Kisgan to serve once again. And those are the type of momentum plays that Preußer creates for the Bearcats. They trail by 7 now, but at least a little bit of momentum on their side. How do you take that little bit of momentum and build it?
You got to know that it's only up from there. You got to keep fighting, which the Bearcats have proven to keep fighting so far, but they just need to keep it up.
Gardner's spike is fielded, and it's made into a Campworth kill. 2-0 run for the Bearcats now. Back to serve once again, Avery Geisinger. Jows. Hansen. Gardner just has to put it over there. And this time, that's Parunt. The Tigers here letting McKendree inch back into this one. How do they prevent going to a 5th set here?
I think a lot of what they're doing, they've made a couple mistakes and just not being aggressive, like the tip just there, but they just need to keep fighting and keep improving what they're doing.
McKendree keeps finding that gap, and Coach Allison Frizzle-Kaiser notices it, and she's going to take us into a timeout. And here, we will also take one on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Bats and Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Batson Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Batson Signs today to see what they can do for you.
And welcome back to some more Tiger volleyball action on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. The Tigers at one point led 18-11 in this set, allowing McKendree to slowly inch back into this one, just like we've seen with the sets. The Tigers going up 2-0 and just nearly not sweeping the Bearcats, hoping to be able to finish them off in 4 here, but struggling a little bit now. But Brazil sure is not, as she grabs herself a kill, and that's 8 for her today.
Right during our timeout, we were talking about how the Tigers always seem to come back better from a timeout. So that's what they're proving us right now.
Coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser showing why she is at the helm of this Ouachita squad, being able to produce the best results from her team right out of breaks. And that's something that the best coaches in just about any sport can do. And here's Gardner back to serve. It's going to be fielded by Davis. Oh, and Kisgan keeps it alive. Oh, but they're going to say that she did not. What an effort, diving on the floor by sophomore Kylie Kisgan. Kisgan has been known to make plays like that, just being able to put her body on the line for this team, and they're showing it again, just not coming up.
Yeah, it just proves that she's willing to do anything to be there for her team, and she's someone that they can rely on.
And what does that mean as a leader to this team, to have a player that's willing to just be able to put her body on the line like that?
You just know that she has your back. Like for the front row players, they're not defending as much passing wise, so they know they have Kylie behind them, and they know she's gonna do what they need her to do.
And Campworth gonna send that off the Tiger hands, out of bounds. Tigers still lead by 5 here, but you see another McKendree run after the Tigers 2-0 to start out of the timeout. And that's an ace right there for Colleen Preußer. The Tiger lead now cut down to 4. Ouachita hoping that they can put them away, but not this time. Preußer, give her 2 service aces in a row.
She's proven to be a little bit of a threat so far.
Preußer now up to 3 service aces on the day. That leads all players in the game. Church to Hansen. Hansen just getting that one over. Finds Gray. And that one also is going to stay in. This McKendree team looking scary. Coming right up on the tail of this Tiger squad that's hoping to close out right here. And this time, Preußer's serve is going to go out of bounds. And the Tigers now just 3 away. Meanwhile, McKendree just on their heels, only 3 behind here. Williams. And that's going to go off the Tiger hands. This time, that one was off of Hannah Campworth again. Bedford on the attack, goes right back towards her though. Church, Hansen, Fairchild finds an opening in the back. Right when her team needs her, the junior steps up. And the Tigers are going to take, and now McKendree is actually going to take a break. We're going to stay here. And the Tigers now just 2 away. McKendree, meanwhile, 5 away. If you're the Tigers here, you just need 2 scores, and you can end the night and end the invitational off on a good note, sending you into this season with some morale boost. So if you're the Tigers here, or if you're Coach Allison Frizzell Kaiser, what do you tell to yourselves or to your team to keep them in here?
Well, first of all, we know that if Ouachita doesn't take this set, they still have the opportunity to win. So they're not feeling as much pressure probably, but if they want to take the game here, they're going to need to not be complacent and keep fighting for the 2 points that they have left.
In this situation where the Tigers still do have the advantage in the game, they are up 2-1. If this game does go to a 5th set, barring the Tigers being able to close them out, how much of an advantage or disadvantage does McKendree have there?
I mean, it would definitely show a shift in momentum with McKendree having more of it. So I just think, I don't know, it would be a very high pressure situation for both teams.
Very high stakes environment created here in Spec. We've seen it a lot, especially last night. This nightcap, it never fails to disappoint. Hansen is going to get it to Gardner. The Tigers now just inches away from taking this one from the Bearcats out of St. Louis, Missouri. And Jows hoping to close it out here on the serve. And Gray is going to keep her team alive. 4 away for the Bearcats. They have no room for errors now. Brazil, Hansen, Gardner sent right back the other way. A dispute between calls. This one could decide the game. And that one is going to be the game. A little bit of confusion there on the attack by Hannah Gardner, but Gardner's hit is going to prove deadly for the McKendree Bearcats. Hannah Gardner, an excellent day on the court, finishes it off for her team and sends them into about a week break now where they can be proud of a 3-1 record in this invitational. So Cameron, after what has been a solid weekend for them, only having 1 loss, only 4 sets that they've lost all weekend. How do you take this confidence and just bring it into practice on Monday?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely going to be coming in excited. They only have 1 loss, so they should be feeling energetic and confident. And I mean, I think they're going to learn from the things they did today and what they can do better and just come back stronger.
And of the 15 sets that the Tigers played this weekend, only 4 of them resulted in a Tiger loss. Something that the Tigers are going to take into practice with them, holding their heads high. And especially after a win here over McKendree, a team that swept a team that they lost to last night, the Tigers have to be feeling energetic and confident after an impressive nightcap performance. But if you're looking at the stats for today, the player that stepped out and basically showed her worth, the sophomore Kaylee Thetford.
She did great. She did great stepping up to the plate and just filling a leader position on the team.
I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't say this, even though it's just about every game at this point. The setter, Courtney Hansen, proving again why she was all Great American Conference Setter of the Year, finishing with 36 assists. And I mean, just incredible leadership to boot. Courtney Hansen, just talk a little bit about her.
She's just got great energy. Everything she does, every point the team makes, she's excited. She supports her teammates. If somebody makes a mistake, she's the one that's there for them, telling them it's okay, we got the next one. So overall, she's just a great leader and a great teammate to have.
And then finally, I want to look at that dig stat as well. Avery Giles leading the Tigers in both games today. You saw her with 16 today tonight. And at that libero position, a lot of people you saw might have been questioning her after last night, them going down 0-2 against Mississippi College. But the senior proving the doubters wrong and putting herself in a position where she is undoubtedly the go-to libero for Coach Frizzle Kaiser.
Most definitely. And even last night when she wasn't libero, she proved to be a useful player. So I don't think the different color jersey says anything on the way that she plays.
And so for tonight, that is just about going to do it for the weekend here. Thank you guys so much for tuning into what has been a long week. And I've tried to be here with you on all of them. So thank you very much for tuning in to this Tiger volleyball matchup today. And for now, this has been Isaac Bourne, joined by Cameron Boyd. Thank you for sticking with us this weekend here for the Ready Tiger Invitational, and we thank you for watching all weekend all of the broadcasts. Have a blessed remainder of your day, and we have enjoyed being here with you on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Steve Kranick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.